How do
Telling you guys,
Clumsy Agent says, is he reviving that body or performing necrophilia?
performing as a verb there is really strong.
Did they make Hurley smaller?
I'm gonna ask. Just like that, I'm asking literally everyone. How did the plane crash?
Oh my God! Look at his head. It's enormous.
Oh, it does not look good.
They made his body smaller, but they just moved all that fat to his face and neck.
He looks horrifying.
He looks like a monster.
He looks like a Harry Potter troll something. He looks like he should be Hagrid.
You guys,
Hagrid is in this game.
You guys, Claire's like, I can't breathe, and my question is, where's the fuel leak? He's just like, I don't fucking know.
Can you get where's the fuel leak and why is that monster touching you?
It's like you're basically playing one of the characters in Lost that they would put in as a joke, where it's like they flash back to the day when the plane crashed and it turned out that while everyone was really panicking and important things were going on, there was some guy just walking around asking everybody about a fuel leak.
Just walking around collecting coconuts.
So did you guys notice that they didn't animate Hurley's eyes? He was just looking off in the distance.
Hold on here.
Claire.
That's something important to say. I gotta find my boy.
I gotta build a stupid raft. That's stupid.
Who convinced themselves that this game was good?
Ubisoft, apparently.
A lot of people.
I can't wait till we get to some kind of Dharma bunker. I mean, that's gotta happen at some point, right? I want to see some footage of polar bears.
Locke also knows all about this fuel leak.
Wait, is he trying to cover up the fuel leak with sand? Is that his big solution?
Yeah.
Yeah. How come everybody has the same idea to tell you to fix it?
Hey, you're like a fuel leak fixer guy, right? Help us out.
You got jeans on.
I'm busy with the sand. You gotta do it.
I like that it's always like updating my my quest log every time I talk to someone and they don't say anything.
Can you stand under the fuel? Is that a thing you can do? Just bathe
I'm
yourself?
standing right next to it.
So, right now we have a man screaming for his boy, a doctor pounding on an unconscious person's chest,
for minutes now.
An enormous troll man freaking out a pregnant woman with his enormous head, and then an old guy shoveling sand on an oil leak.
Yes, and all of them want me to redirect the fuel leak, which I don't know what that means.
Instead, Phil is just taking deep, deep breaths in of that great fuel vapor. It's gonna make all the problems go away.
Get you messed up. I don't really know. How do I turn on my?
Do this?
Like a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's like still, come on.
Really?
I don't know.
Really? You think that I will remember that?
I
I've
don't
watched your
anymore.
videos. I've seen how quickly you forget shit in games.
But I'm not playing the games, and I'm usually not even watching them. I'm looking at Kyle when I'm talking to him.
What do you
Which
need?
infuriates me to know.
Staring at Kyle constantly.
Well, I'm looking over because I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're just playing games and ignoring me.
Not really the express purpose of the videos that we make.
I don't know. I think it's pretty close.
Rybidol says, "Oh, I've heard of this puzzle. You have to put tape on the cat to rip off some of its fur, and you glue it to your face. After that, you roll around in the gas, and the cat hair mustache will absorb the fuel." That sounds right to me.
Bleeding Heart has clearly only ever played The Walking Dead and says, just plug the pipe with a corpse arm. Haven't you ever played an adventure game before?
Yeah, that's correct.
Those are the two types of adventure games.
There are corpse arms around here.
Yeah, there must be.
Have you tried smelling the fuel? Click the nose. Change your cursor to the nose and then click on the fuel.
Frosted wants to know if you remember what Patrick Klepitz scored this for 1-up. Which
I don't.
I don't know why you would remember that.
Can I guess 11.5?
I'm sure it was very low, but I don't know. I mean, I hope it was low.
No, he's an enormous Lost fan.
I know, but this is an enormous pile of shit.
But he went to Hawaii for his honeymoon so that he could visit Lost locations.
Yeah.
C-. He gave it a C-, which I think is there you go.
That's probably pretty kind. But
That's
pretty kind. This is a D game if I ever saw it.
this place would be a nightmare for a cripple.
Oh, it's the wheelchair. It's always the
Oh.
wheelchair we found.
Thank you.
Wow.
Video game.
Wow.
Okay, there's some luggage here.
I like how they plugged that you have amnesia again. Like, don't forget, you forgot.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
I thought you were saying that they're reinforcing his amnesia by showing that he'd forgotten all manners by still calling them cripples.
This place would be terrible for a dirty crip.
Man, buddy, it's a good thing. I know this is a weird thought, but it's a good thing you're not in a wheelchair. You'd be fucked.
Aren't you glad that you're not in a wheelchair?
Wait, what was that about a Spanish comic book?
Yeah, that's the I think it's supposed to be the Flash comic book that's in
Green Lantern.
That's a really good point. How did they get for a cripple through whatever standards and practices?
French publisher.
No, forget that. Let's not talk about the cripple. Let's get back to what really matters. It's a Green Lantern comic, not the
Wasn't that, I thought it was Flash and Green Lantern.
No, it's Green Lantern.
What's Green Lantern? What are you talking about?
There's a Spanish comic
Green
book
Lantern's
in
a superhero.
Lost, and it's a Green Lantern comic book.
Oh, okay.
Did that statement about the Spanish comic that your character say end with, "Oh, this would be a bad place for a Spaniard"?
Somebody look up what we're supposed to do here. I don't even know.
I thought that cat mustache thing was the.
No, that's not the real. That's. Would you believe that's not the real solution?
That's a different game.
No, I wouldn't.
Go get that dog. Get that dog's hair.
Wait, look at the ramp. Look at it.
Ramp. I don't know what you're.
Do a
They were
sweet trick.
highlighting the ramp.
Oh,
Do
that's
a
just the
sweet trick
luggage
off
here.
that
There's
ramp.
nothing in it. I've got to hit that ramp.
Yeah, needs more.
Nothing in here.
kickflips.
Oh yeah, it's not a ramp. It's just overturned luggage that looks like a ramp because this game is garbage.
I'm just taking water bottles and shit. I'm not.
Stealing
I really-
water bottles.
I really like that they're giving all the items $1
Aha!
now.
Electrical panel. Found it. Thank you to Polar Scribe. What is
Like-
this?
You would think when you're talking about like
Uh-oh.
trading items on like an island of castaways, like it would be an opportunity to explore not having $1 value for things, but nah.
You guys, what the fuck is?
Come on,
I
don't
really
I
thought
think
the solution
no, you have
was
to
to-
rotate
to
the
get
pipes
all the
until
water
the water can
bottles.
flow through.
That looks like what it actually is.
Haven't you
Yeah.
ever played Pipe Dream? Come on.
Is that what that game's called?
Yeah.
That game's awesome.
Or you can call it the BioShock hacking minigame.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
No,
is
no, no, no.
actually.
Oh, you can rotate. Okay, good. Okay.
And there's also no time limit or fail state.
Which is helpful.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like whatever. Why don't we play Myst?
We
Ugh.
should.
I don't
What
think
do you mean?
I don't think you have
This
enough.
is a
No.
great game.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up super well, you guys.
I think you have to
Classic.
switch the first elbow with like the first time that you don't use an elbow,
Right. You
I
need
played through
less-
for the first
because
time
you're
like 4
losing
years
you're
ago.
losing power each time.
No.
You
I think he
don't-
needs to lose more. He's too high. He's at 60. It needs to be at 35. So
Oh,
he
my-
needs to lose more somewhere,
Oh,
Oh,
I see.
okay.
So I thought it had to be like. Okay.
all the way up. Yeah,
Where
I
does it
think
say that
you
has to be
There we go.
35? Or did I
see
just...
the chalk right above the meter.
No, oh yeah, okay,
35V. I'm guessing.
Got it.
yeah. I didn't even see that thing.
Boom.
Good
sweet
call.
puzzles.
Man, this guy's got the worst eyes. like, why was the model Ray Liotta but deader? Why was that? Like, how can we get? Start off with Ray Liotta's eyes, but then make them creepier and more corpse-like, please.
Yeah, Wario64 points out, and when you first opened that puzzle, when that first popped up, I was like, this looks really fucking complicated. Not actually that difficult after you look at it for a minute, but that looked like almost what I would actually expect the situation to be like.
Yeah.
It was a
yeah.
puzzle that they made for Lost fans, so how complicated was it gonna be?
Ouch.
It's all gone.
No, I like Lost.
Let me take a look. Okay?
Yeah, I'm never sure about your opinion on Lost, Kyle.
I can recognize the flaws of Lost, but I still really like it a lot.
There are a lot of flaws, and it could have been a lot better, but I still think it's a pretty, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shitty TV out there, and that is
Yeah,
better
definitely.
than most of it.
Like the thing
I
is,
think that,
when
I think that most of the lost anger comes when like, oh, this show was almost one of the best shows ever, and then
Right.
instead
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
only
yeah.
almost cool.
or I think like a lot of people who haven't seen Lost, all they hear about it is like the dumb stuff, like like the end, like it ends in a church. What? I don't. It's like,
Right.
but what they don't like, what no one doesn't.
That's
what
one
no
of the
one-
dumb things.
Yeah, for some people.
Yeah, but like the thing that you don't get if you haven't seen Lost is that really like the things that make Lost great are like the interactions between the characters and learning about
Exactly.
their past and that kind of stuff. And it's not like the big dumb stuff that really matters.
I actually got, despite my cynicism, got really frustrated with friends of mine who were big Lost fans, who were upset at the ending because it didn't answer everything. Because for me, like, that's not why I thought you guys were into this show. Like, I made
Yeah.
fun of you for all that shit, but I
Yeah.
was joking, and I thought
That's the thing
you
I
know-
respected about the end of the show is that they finally got back to, in the last couple episodes, and specifically in the finale, they got back to the part that was good about the show, which was focusing on the actual characters rather
Yeah.
than the big mysteries.
Season 6 actually answered way more questions than I was expecting. Like, I feel like the way to go through Lost is just don't expect anything. Don't expect them to answer anything.
You guys, chess. I remember the rules, but I can't remember ever playing. Weird.
That's,
Amnesia.
Oh, man.
like, was that supposed to be some like chilling information reveal?
Yeah, that's
I think it was just supposed to be like, oh man, amnesia.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're like, oh, that must be the worst to not remember ever playing chess.
How does he deal with it?
at least
I'm
he's not
pretty
a
sure there.
cripple.
I'm pretty sure
At
there are
least he's
rules.
not a cripple, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know the rules to games I've never played.
Yeah, I can barely remember ever playing chess.
You guys, what if I have amnesia?
No, what
I
if it
did,
turns out he doesn't have amnesia, and he's just like,
He's just like really inexperienced as a person.
yeah.
Having trouble remembering? It's weird, isn't it? I'm trying to forget who I am.
I actually did
That's
just buy
deep shit,
Archon.
Kate.
Speaking of chess.
I found a backpack out in the jungle near the spot we met. I put it at the end of the camp with some other luggage.
Let's get a little bit deeper, but we do have a couple of good Yahoo Answers pages
Was gone, but I
to break out at some point.
Oh,
I cannot wait.
Oh yeah,
You know what?
I've got those open.
We should probably be able to find some really good stuff that's all Lost-centric, don't you think?
Yeah, actually, I would be really interested in getting some Lost stuff. I didn't look specifically, but if you want to look for some stuff,
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean fanfiction.net/TV/lost?
let's not do fan fiction this time. But I bet there's some good, just like people angry about Lost or asking questions about Lost and giving bad answers.
Yeah, I feel like fan fiction is kind of an easy target, but like I think fan discussion is more rife for, I don't know,
Get like
craziness.
people who are
Right.
angry about the lack of answers or who are trying to explain shit.
Yeah, that's
Oh
their
man, yeah,
personal
someone trying
theories.
to explain
Oh.
why Lost is perfect would be perfect.
Chat, get on that. Find us that. Also, Keith, you missed it last week.
Whoa! Seth Brower in the chat room. I actually worked on the last season.
Whoa!
What?
Really?
Dude, get on Skype.
What did
Get
you
into
do?
this call.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he do? Hold on.
I don't care.
What did
He
he
was
just
a
play
crash
early?
services.
Because if so, I'm not interested.
he was best boy. He did visual effects.
Cool.
You have to do all the smoke monster effects. He says that is pretty cool.
I think that's cool. If you want
Wait,
to
I
was
think
there a
that's cool.
Skype
call?
call? Season 6?
Yeah, totally.
He said the last was season 6 the last season.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Kyle said 7 seasons.
No.
No.
I said 7 and Kyle corrected me.
Yeah, because he was a
Oh, okay.
fucking idiot.
I was being a real dummy.
Ugh.
There's some plane wreckage. My quest right now is just find anything of mine.
How will you know it's
That's
yours?
a tall order.
Hey, here's Sawyer.
Keep moving, Scruffy.
He gave me a nickname. He calls me Scruffy.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah, see that big ass plane?
That seems like a nickname that Sawyer would give to almost anybody.
Yeah.
We need to start
Especially
doing
like
survival.
after a little while of having been
Dr. Wiggins
trapped on an
got some
island.
folks who ain't got a chance. Ain't no room for
So
broken
here's the
hearts
thing.
now.
Shouldn't you just use this amnesia as an excuse to steal things from dead bodies? Like, oh, I'm pretty sure this chess set's mine.
You best brush up on your Lord of the Flies there, Ralphie. Rescue ain't
Lord of the
coming.
Flies reference, great.
I'm sure Sawyer will be your general store.
I like
for
that. I like that. I go to Sawyer. He immediately tells me I don't want to talk. Leave. And then this guy just sits here and keeps telling him stuff. Like we're basically playing just a real idiot. Like no social grace, no ability to interact with people.
Armpit, Alabama. Any more dumbass questions?
Yep.
Don't know. Don't care.
Kavanaugh has a link for
I'm
us.
the guy who's
Yep.
gonna put his boot up your butt if you don't stop asking questions.
Let's see if Sawyer has anything to
Oh,
trade.
back so soon, rerun? Already
That's a
got
pretty good
one.
question.
Awesome. Go find the liquor cart and we got ourselves a beef colada. Yeah, I got one just like it.
Polar Scribe says Sawyer is so stereotyped. I'm surprised there's not a giant Confederate flag on his jacket. It's true, but then he ends up having a heart of gold.
I wish that he looked a little bit more like Joe Dirt.
Sure.
Like just for the bad, just in this, not like in the show.
I wish we were playing a Joe Dirt adventure game.
That'd be way better.
Your son. We're getting all the hits.
All right, let me. I'm
He's gonna
having
keep
a hard
asking.
time.
He's gonna keep asking son questions, even though she's not speaking English.
아니에요. 전 당신을 만난 적이 없어요.
Yep.
Come on, subtitle makers. Really, just speaking Korean?
얼마 후 우리는 땅으로 떨어지기 시작했고
Bust out those Korean characters.
Hold on, I've got a pretty funny I've got a pretty funny Yahoo Answer thing. It's really short because it's just the title.
Yep.
There's no like main text. Can you explain what happened in the TV show Lost using only a few sentences?
No.
And oh, by the way, no one could. Just paragraphs.
But what a ridiculous question. Like, why do you need that?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
some
know.
things just can't be explained in a couple sentences. Like, that's
Yeah.
an unreasonable
Can you
request.
explain 6 seasons of a TV show in
Listen, guys.
less than a paragraph?
I'm
Can
in
you sum
physics
up the
class.
Bible? I've only got
Yeah.
200 characters worth of time.
Could
Can
somebody
someone
tweet me
please
physics?
Yeah.
Guys, something's going down.
Where's the camera?
No, you hit your head. What if you have amnesia? Oh.
What? Who is...
the camera?
What?
Somebody is being attacked.
Okay, so this is a resolved question. Lost
Hold on.
TV
Who's
show.
asking
Okay.
about a camera?
I'm going to destroy that.
We're getting deep story cuts right now.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
didn't even.
shit.
This guy's looking for a camera.
Title card.
Lost.
Yes, late title card.
That was amazing.
That was a pretty
Oh,
late. That was
great.
later. That
I don't
that
think.
was
I think
latest
it's gonna.
binary domain.
I think they're gonna do that a bunch here, like as like whenever there is a
an
cliffhanger,
episode.
like end of the
Oh,
yeah.
episode.
I don't think that technically counts as a late title card because we already
No.
got one of those.
Yeah. Now they're giving us a previously on Lost.
What?
We just played this.
Previously on Lost, you walked around a beach. You didn't
Oh,
really
really?
do anything.
What if the
Someone
previously on Lost was literally just 20 minutes of footage of this guy getting coconuts?
Or like you staring at the woman staring at you, and then watching Jack pounding on the guy's chest.
Just me staring at that flight attendant.
It literally just goes from plane crash to dude punching you.
Yep.
tacit admission that we did nothing.
Hey, there might have been some voiceover that we couldn't hear, Kyle.
There wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, it was just repeated lines from the last 5
Right.
minutes.
And now he's fine?
I guess.
Like, he just, as far as I know, he just got kicked in the face.
Well, yeah, he got kicked in the face last
Does he
night.
have more of a soul patch now?
Oh, yeah, his soul patch is definitely growing in.
So now we're getting what
Growing.
this game does a lot of, which is, remember that awesome part from the show? This guy was there. He was like, oh, just off camera.
Wow, I've always dreamed of being a totally uninteresting weirdo who is right off camera for all of the biggest moments of Lost.
Oh.
Aren't I always just doing that when I'm watching Lost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Kinda
right
like
off
this
camera.
strange person who's just sort of right outside the events.
So then I guess that makes this character the perfect character. In terms of recreating a Lost experience.
Hey,
So I've
we're
got-
back on this beach.
I've got...
I hope when we get to season 3, he starts having whatever. See,
This is a resolved Yahoo Answer question. Lost TV show? I'm watching Lost, and I'm in season 2, episode 18. Is the island and everyone just really hugs imagination? Please just keep a simple answer, because I know people are jerks and would write spoilers, though I'm only going to read it if it says yes or no. And then the best answer is no. I watched every second of every episode. Trust me, just keep watching it. It gets a lot better and a lot more complex.
There were no survivors.
And
Tomb now.
I know that this...
Just forget
I-
about
Like,
going there.
the weird Yahoo Answer avatar that this guy chose is a dude with spiky hair and shades.
Nice.
great.
Yeah.
I just get so furious with the mentality of the Yahoo Answers asker. Like, what are you like? It's like you want to be spoiled, but only for a specific thing if you're right about. But no more other spoilers. But like, I can't just be bothered to keep watching the show. Like, I need to know right now.
Getting worse for wear?
Yeah,
But-
I like what is that? What is like why do you
Just
want to
keep
ruin that
watching.
part of it?
That thing out there seems pretty mad. And good luck getting past Jack. He's not
Like cuz
ready.
if it's yes and it's all in Hug's imagination,
My life. I don't know where we are.
why do you what does the rest of the show mean to you at that point?
I saw that guy in the terminal before we left. He was looking for someone. Guess that someone was you. We found it a few miles from the beach.
Great.
You'll see some plain
The worst one for me is are the people who either like are very clearly writing a paper and are trying to get an answer, or straight up say like, I'm writing a paper about blah. What should my answer be? Fucking, you're writing a paper about Lost. Write your answer about Lost. This is an actual
I'm
question
writing
I'm
a
looking
paper
at.
about the Civil War. Could someone do my research for me, please?
Oh.
Oh god, you guys, flashback.
I just like I wish I could stumble upon like a crazy person doing episode by episode summaries of Lost.
Yeah, I saw that on Stumble Upon one time.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing? Oh, okay. Stop. Okay, no, I get you. I got
That
you.
was a joke.
Yeah. I hate that I can't say stumble upon without people thinking I'm talking about stumble upon.
You guys, he looks at a recorder and says, I can't remember what that is. Right.
I can't.
Oh man, you're gonna get to do another Pokemon Snap level?
Yeah, that's what
My
this is.
memory's froggy.
He also is looking at a newspaper and says, I can't
Oh.
remember what that is.
I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back.
I'll miss you.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty tough time finding anything like interesting about
Yeah,
Lost.
me
Because
too.
it's just been so long. And Lost is like a way more common word than just the TV show.
Yeah, I've tried to narrow it down using entertainment subcategories, but still getting some filler.
Sick Hawaiian shirt. Okay, bye.
That was it.
Thanks. Okay, I'm remembering now.
What are you remembering? Oh, you're doing a thing in the game.
In the game.
Right.
Yep.
Pixel Kaiser says, you remember that flashback in the show where Jack goes to the beach and hooks up with that Asian lady and gets the tattoo? That was weird.
That was weird.
It was
Wait,
weird.
what character was that? Say that again.
Jack did that.
That was so weird.
It was
That was
super
so
weird.
weird.
If we can't find Lost specific ones, you can jump to one of the non-Lost ones that I sent earlier.
I have another very quick Lost-related one. Again, it's just a question. It's resolved. The answers aren't very interesting. Who do the characters on the show Lost represent? I've heard that all characters on Lost are named after historical figures that they are similar to. If this is true, does anyone know who each of the characters are named after? Obviously,
What?
John Locke is named after the philosopher that lived during the Enlightenment, and my theory is that Jack is named after the character in Titanic, but I'm not sure.
Great.
That you just gave me a great new search term. I'm gonna search Lost Show Theory
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
because that's
Oh.
all that. That's the show. Oh, great show theory.
You nailed it.
LostTVFans.com
Oh, man, you guys-
/page/show theories.
Hanso Labs. That's a thing from the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hanso
this is a
Foundation.
website this is a Lost TV show, a Lost TV fan site, and they have an entire page of theories and then support for the theories.
Oh, boy.
Great.
One
Hey,
of the theories being abducted by aliens. In
Wait,
essence,
wait.
the survival. Yeah.
Can you actually hold off on this? Because I have to do a work thing that'll take like 5 minutes. I don't want to miss this amazingness.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm just
we'll
gonna
wait,
I'm
we'll
gonna
wait.
read through them and
Yeah.
mark the
Thank
ones that are good, so I can come back to them.
All right.
Also, in this time, maybe Keith, you can find another site where Lost fans are trying to break down the wall between our dimension and their dimension. The dimension of Lost.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna in quotes search "Lost is real." This okay. So the first thing that got returned looks pretty promising. The island of Lost is real, and I work there. No, I think this is just
No, that can't be real.
I think that you should probably click on it though.
okay. This is a guy who literally works on the island where Lost was filmed.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay, he's not saying. The
Yeah,
island,
yeah. He's
the
not.
fictional island in the show within
He's saying
Lost.
Sadly.
the island from Lost is
Okay.
real. Is what he should have said.
That's less exciting.
Yes.
This guy's just. The point of that flashback, the point of that memory, was to learn how to lie so that I could get Jack to move out of my way to go into the jungle. That was the reason for that.
Wait, what was the reason for what?
The whole point behind doing that flashback was to remember how to get somebody to leave by lying to them. Because I need to get Jack out of the way to
ability
get into the
unlocked
jungle.
lying.
Yes.
Yeah. He'd forgotten how to lie.
He
Because of
has
the
amnesia, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a
Couldn't be
Facebook group
slapped.
called Lost is Real.
Nice.
Okay, no, it's just a picture of a hatch. Fuck.